The devil was delighted in the pain and torture of the son of the God he hated. He played right into the plans of the Almighty, manipulating the Romans to do his bidding and causing the crucifixion of Jesus. The whips on his back, tearing the skin and meat from his bones. The devil smiles. The crown of thorns that was forced into his head while his flesh splits. The devil laughed. Ha! There's your crown, you king. Jesus suffered in agony on the cross. The devil would sing and revel in his temporary victory. Death is near, he repeats to himself. Every soul that dies will reside in the hell that was designed for me for all eternity. So he thinks. The moment when people took to a vote on who to kill, Jesus or a known thief and murderer, they opted to crucify Jesus instead. They demanded it. Crucify him, crucify him. They chant with anger because the truth was blasphemy to the minds who had been deceived, the ones who called the miracles Jesus did sorcery. As a murderer walks free to continue his way of life, thieving, killing, and being a nuisance to society, Jesus would hang on a cross. He would carry himself to Calvary. But not before Peter would deny him 3 times, a loyal disciple until his relationship with Christ was put under a spotlight. Fear overcame him, knowing what was happening to his Jesus. Every sin that was committed, being committed in that instance, and would be committed by everyone who will walk this earth, including you and me, fell upon him. God couldn't bear the sight of the darkness that engulfed his son. Jesus became sin. He breathed his last breath after uttering his last words on the cross in between 2 thieves. His head hung low as his body hung lifeless, being held up by nails drilled into his hands and his feet, a spear to the side confirming he has expired. The devil was wide-eyed, seeing the water and blood pour from his body, yet no jolt of movement from him. He's dead. The death of Jesus sent waves of excitement through Satan. God's son is finally dead. As Jesus laid in the tomb, the devil thought he'd won. But then the ground began to shake. Hades was shaken with the presence of Jesus. The devil, who was just cheering in what he thought he was victorious in, then became afraid. God's plan began unfolding. The linen Jesus was wrapped in started to give way. The key to eternal freedom was being confiscated and peeled from the depths of damnation. The devil wasn't in the know why Jesus' death was necessary. The angel of manipulation couldn't foresee the miracle about to happen. The stone begins to move. Jesus came to this earth as a resemblance of truth, idols being exposed as people worship them as their savior, following a fragile belief that leads to despair. Still occurring today, but the truth was God in the flesh, walking among men. Creators of false beliefs couldn't do what Jesus did. Muhammad, dead. Guru Nanak, decomposed. Buddha, now bones. But Jesus, the Son of God, Christ the King, the one who washed the feet of his enemies, the one whose birth made a powerful king tremble, the one whose name shakes the darkness of hell, the one whose death ensures that we'll be forgiven, the one who saved us when we didn't even deserve it. Yeshua,